Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the latest edition of Barely Necessities. That's where laughingplace.com's Rebecca's come and discuss Disney merchandise. It's been a while since I've been here. How have you been doing?
I've been good. How about you?
I'm doing okay. Well, I'm excited to talk about some Disney merchandise, and we are getting started with apparently we've got to try everything.
Yes, we do. Or buy everything. We've got Zootopia 2 coming to theaters in November, and that means the first wave of themed merchandise is rolling out at retailers, online and in stores. But yeah, some fun stuff from Pop Mart. These little figures. We were looking at the Ray-Ban Zootopia optical glasses. But yeah, I love these figures. Those were so cute.
I've thrown a QR code up in the corner. It's actually a link to the article where all of these items are presented. So we're trying something a little different. So, if you happen to be watching on a computer and have your little phone nearby, you can click on it and then you'll end up seeing the items we're talking about here. But these are adorable with the little Funkos.
Yes, and I have to be honest, I have not watched the trailer yet, or at least not the most recent ones. It's been a while since I've seen anything for Zootopia 2, but I am so excited they're bringing this world back to us with another story. Sloths, yeah, gotta love the sloths.
I was gonna say Kyle's favorite, Kyle Odom here. His favorite is the sloth. I can't remember. Oh, there you go. There's a sloth for you. We pulled up a sloth. So, oh man, yeah, lots of excitement around this. I think I'm more excited about the addition coming to Animal Kingdom, to be frank.
Okay.
So I'm a theme park gal. So I'm excited for the Zootopia crew to make their way to Animal Kingdom. But yeah, the film is on its way as well. Let's see, we've got some Disney store items up next.
Yes, there's a ton of stuff here, so don't feel like we need to get through everything. This is the second wave of the Mickey Family Christmas Collection. I think this is it for a majority of the parks inspired and Disney Christmas merchandise. We're still waiting on some Hanukkah styles and maybe a couple of other winter fun, but I think this is everything.
Wow.
How cute is that baby outfit? The Mrs. Santa baby outfit for kids, just adorable.
And some Crocs as well. So, these are nice and furry on the inside too. Look, you've got the the Sherpa material inside the Crocs. So nice, some snowflakes. They're leaning into the red, white, and green traditional colors for Christmas. Sometimes we see them kind of play around a little bit, but every now and again they stick with the tradition. I like Mickey with the sack of toys.
Yeah, it's very, very cute. Santa is definitely a big part of this year's collection. We've seen them have fun with sledding or a winter cabin, but this year seems to be big on Santa Claus.
Very cool. So lots to see in our wrap up of the latest Disney store drop. Let's see, Gio coming in and saying, every time I see that baby outfit, I know, right? Yeah, it happens. You're like, wait, where was that when I had a little I was buying for? Now we're going to pop over to some more green, but in this case, it is our favorite Muppets. See, there he is. Look, he's green right there.
I know.
Oh, and even our veterinarian hospital crew are in green as well.
Yes, so there's some new Funko Pops available at Funko and at other retailers. There's also several of these that are exclusive to Funko, so you won't be able to get them anywhere but through the Funko website. Yeah, I gotta love Kermit.
Yeah, okay. Here, wait. We'll go back to him for a moment because this is the iconic beginning of the Muppet movie, sitting there in the swamp, which I still blows my mind how they accomplished that.
I know.
And I will never forget, we saw that movie in theaters and my sister was a little baby. And when the movie started, she started clapping. She was so excited.
Oh.
Yeah, precious memory. Great movie. Loved that movie. My nickname was Kermit in junior.
Aww.
Yeah, because it was the popular fashion at the time were those turn down boots, the ankle boots.
Okay.
Teeny tiny little legs. So I looked very much like Kermit when in his high noon standing up against Doc Hopper. Yeah. So my friends called me Kermit. Pigs in space. We gotta love Miss Piggy.
She looks great.
Nice in her peak outfit. Okay, we've got Statler and Waldorf in their seats, ready to offer their opinions from the balcony. Always with banana in hand is Mr. Fozzie Bear, waka waka waka.
Yep, looking to tell a good joke or two. I love that this Pepe the prawn is flocked. You can kind of see from the photo how he's got that like slightly fuzzy appearance. So that's
nice little bit of texture. Gonzo with his trumpet that he would always play horribly at the end of the opening sequence for the Muppet Show. Of course, Janice and Camilla. Rolf.
Yeah, Rolf is Dr. Bob is what it's called.
Yes, it is. That's true. Yes, Jazzman, you're a little late, but it's okay. We're talking Muppet Funko right now. So there we go. And but don't worry, we still have some more Muppet fun because it's that time of the year when the Advent items appear, and in this case, we've got the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yes. Now, typically an advent calendar is a 24-day calendar. It starts the 1st of December, goes right to the day before Christmas. This is just a 12-day calendar. So you can decide whenever you want to do this, but typically it's going to be around Christmas time. And there are 12 plush characters in this set, all themed to Muppet Christmas Carol, of course.
Okay, so we have 12 days. Okay, so just counting down those final 12 days towards Christmas. Which ones are your favorites here? I like Robin.
Yeah, Robin is great. I think it's great that they've got Scrooge in here too, because everybody else is a Muppet, and then we've got our human character in plush form.
And the adorable Fozzie with his fizzy wig.
Yes.
Wig.
Yes. I'm also a big fan of Rizzo. I just always find Rizzo to be hilarious. So the fact that he's part of this with his little scarf.
You can have him and Gonzo, and you can reenact that moment where he says, "Light the lamp, not the rat."
Yep.
Exactly. So there you go. Lots of fun to count down to Christmas. And as Gio points out, I've always wanted a Michael Caine plush.
Yeah, I mean,
in his dressing gown, ready for you.
Yep.
You can cuddle with him right there. When it comes to the Disneyland 70th, the celebration is still happening, and they finally have brought a celebratory monorail toy to shelves. It has the fun, monorail wrap for the monorail for the 70th. It has Celebrate Happy on the front, that color scheme with the characters that we have seen throughout the event. One of the things that caught my eye with this collection, Rebecca, is that the playset itself, which you can see here that we took a picture of the back, this monorail platform and monorail sign, these are Walt Disney World. I mean, there's not a sign like that at the Disneyland Resort that is a Walt Disney World font and style. It's like the one you walk under when you're at the TTC. So this makes me wonder what we might see as far as Walt Disney World dynamics go with monorail sets as we approach
the future. Next week.
I was gonna say people like to get monorail sets to put around the tree.
For sure.
So
yeah, I could totally see that.
I love how the monorails now feature functioning doors. That was not the case long ago. It was manual, but now it does pop up. the notice just popped up. Oh, okay. Thank you, Donna. I'm sometimes that happens. It gets a little delayed, letting you know that we're here. But here we are. We were just a couple minutes late, but not that late.
Not 12 minutes late. No.
Popping over to more like the fashion side of things, we're going to look at Stoney Clover. This collection is beautiful.
Yes, and fortunately, we have photos of many of these items in the parks, so we got firsthand experience with what they look like and feel like, and then also this several items from the collection are available now and still available at Disney Store. So if you can't get to Disneyland for the 70th anniversary, you still can bring home these gorgeous items from wherever you are in the United States.
I like the kind of would you call it a sherbet palette, or would you call it a pastel palette? Or maybe bubblegum? How would you lean?
You know, I like bubblegum. I like sherbet. I think if I were saying it, I probably would have gone with pastel, but I think we should embrace one of the flavorful ones.
Yeah, it's just so cheery.
It's very cheery.
It's like a nice little smile. Each item that I
think sherbet is a better word, because I think bubblegum is just a little too like youthful. Yep. And this feels a little bit older than that.
I like the Space Mountain patch a lot. These patches, by the way, they're adhesive patches and they run $25. Yeah. So Stoney Clover is a higher cost brand.
Yes.
When it comes to the parks. I have not myself picked up Stoney Clover items, so I can't speak to the value to the cost. But I know they are popular. See, they call it a pastel party. How boring.
Oh, yeah, no.
Come on. Lean into something more
better.
Yeah, here we go. Moving over to the Disney Store collectibles lane, we have some beautiful dolls.
Yes, this is the Disney Designer Collection, and this theme for 2025 is like dance. So they're principal dancers, and today's principal dancer is Tinkerbell. She's the fourth in the collection so far. I really like her look. Tinkerbell's not one of my favorite characters, but I really like what they've done here. I like how it looks like she looks like a ballet dancer. You can tell it's Tinkerbell, but also it's just I don't know. They did a really, really nice job with this one.
The iridescent wings are lovely.
Yes.
And then the design of her skirt looking almost like it's a petals of a flower. So very much embracing the nature of her her traditional costume while moving in her traditional outfit while moving it into that realm of dance. I totally agree with you. I also like the fact that she's just not in like green.
Right.
So often she is very, very green. So to give her a little bit softer shade and then paired with the pale yellow is very nice. And appreciated. And that touch of is it a burgundy or a purple up at the shoulders is also very nice.
Yeah, from far away I think it looks burgundy, but then if I zoom in, it does have a little bit more of that like eggplant purple color.
Yeah,
it's totally very pretty.
In the realm of Aurora, we have her beautiful blue gown. They've chosen to represent her in blue. Mulan. Oh, wow. That's a nice representation of her look. Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So Aurora will be arriving next week, and then Mulan wraps up this series on the 14th. So we will most likely be talking about each of these dolls or the upcoming dolls over the next 2 weeks. But yeah, Giselle was the first doll of this collection.
Okay.
And or this series, I should say, and she sold out. Now, the other dolls are all still available at Disney Store, but at least the Giselle doll, her availability at Disney Store online, she sold out.
Oh, and she has not been seen previously.
No,
really. I don't. I think we had a couple of dolls, with the sequel, as I recall, but she is not kind of like a common appearance. And I'll say this is not my favorite take on Belle.
I agree with you. I mean, I always love Belle, but yes, this is not my favorite take either. I don't think though there's another princess I would have wanted to swap in. I feel like we see Ariel a lot, so
Yes.
I actually appreciate that she's been excluded from this collection.
Okay.
And Cinderella has too, but those I feel like Cinderella and Ariel are like probably the most known princesses, and they so it's nice to have a little bit a little different. We've had Esmeralda in the Disney designer collection before, in some of the like Midnight Masquerade, but it's great to see her back. And then
I like the tambourine. I don't feel like we've seen the tambourine as an item with her, so that's nice to embrace, especially with this collection being focused on dance.
Yes. And I'm glad that Mulan gets to be featured in this as well. She's not one that we see too often with the dolls.
Look at the embroidery on this, so beautiful.
They did a really beautiful job with this collection. I do like a lot of the dresses. I don't know that well, I don't know. Like the dance theme doesn't really jump out to me, but I don't know. This is a little bit more interesting than I think the Midnight Masquerade, which also like it's just not my speed. I don't know what it would have to be for me, but for me to be a collector of the collection. So this is, I mean, I think these dolls are gorgeous, but they're just not ones that I'm going to be collecting.
And moving on to our Star Wars item of the week. It's hard to believe it, but we are approaching Life Day.
Yeah, the 17th of November, so we still have a little bit of time. I'm guessing there will be more merchandise rolling out at Disney Store and probably at the Disney parks and resorts, but this is one of the first items we're seeing for 2025. And yeah, it's a pair of, or it's an ear headband with the orb on there.
So oftentimes we see kind of like we can get a taste of what the collection will be like, whether the hat, because typically with Life Day we've seen a shirt, a hoodie, a cap, the ears. This is interesting to me that they're going kind of with that future retro dynamic. This feels very much like a font I would connect with, like that 60s future.
Yes.
And even the animation style on the other side is kind of Saturday morning cartoony. So very intriguing. I am interested to see what this means for the rest of the collection itself, whether it's the mug or whatnot. And Gio, yeah, well, see, we've already given you a taste. See,
yeah,
this is what Chewie would look like.
Like if he were wearing
those ears. And a link to the article is up in the corner on display. So, you know, if that's useful to you to be able to find more information about it, go ahead and give that a use. Let's see. Oh, with that, Becca, we actually, believe it or not, I have a Sensational Seven.
Ooh, yay.
I know, shocking. And this week's Sensational Seven is inspired by the chill in the air that happened here. So it's a variety of warmer items. For those of you who have not seen the Sensational Seven before, it is a list of items loosely inspired by Snow White's buddies. That would be Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. And we're going to start off with Sleepy. Sorcerer's Apprentice. It is Mickey's dream, and so therefore in this case I am going with Mickey and his various brooms that are at work there while he is sleeping away, creating all kinds of havoc. I like the collar here, Becca.
No, it's really, really cool. I do like that too.
So a nice little quarter zip. For Happy, I went with the delightful Aristocats quarter zip that they have over there at Box Lunch. We've got the little kittens kind of on a nice little jaunt. You have piano keys up there at the collar, so very pleasant and happy. For Grumpy, I'm leaning into that villains dynamic, and over at
Hot Topic.
thank you. Our universe has this beautiful sweatshirt. The colors, sweater. The colors on this are just amazing. You've got Chernobog popping up there with the fire illuminating his body in the orange, and then those dark shadows and purples. Really beautiful. So yeah, it still blows me away that you just go to Hot Topic and Box Lunch and these places, and they've got this amazing Disney items. I mean, it's still so bizarre to me. Although I miss the Disney store, I do appreciate that I can still find such a nice variety all over the place. For Dopey, I'm leaning into the absurd. And in this case, we have a glow-in-the-dark sweater inspired by not the Haunted Mansion wallpaper,
Okay.
the Muppets Haunted Mansion wallpaper.
Even better.
So the goofy take that the Muppets had on the iconic attraction, and these eyes glow in the dark. See, like Dopey's eyes were all sparkly, so kind of, loosely.
Very cool.
For Sneezy, I want something that is super warm and toasty, keeping away that winter chill. And we have this adorable peppermint swirl Sherpa. So fuzzy, so warm. Red and white. Hidden Mickeys all over the place. They could have tossed in a couple of bows. I wouldn't have minded.
Yeah, that would have been cute.
Right, a couple, just break it up a little bit. For Bashful, I like to go with something that's more subtle in its design. In this case, it is from the amazing team at Heroes and Villains. It is a quilted jacket for this Star Wars fan. It is celebrating the rebellion. So you have the famous insignia there throughout the edging, the decor, the embellishments on the hem and along the pockets. And then the back has a beautiful realization of the rebel emblem. And this jacket just overall, it feels very evocative of Leia on Hoth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan. The t-shirt underneath, by the way, I also just love like so much. So both of these items caught my eye when I was doing a bit of poking around. Yeah, right? Yeah, see, it's very subtle until you turn around and then you're like, whoa, hey, but even then it's kind of, cream on cream. So, people may not catch on too easily. And then finally, Doc, this is the foundation, the one that is kind of the leader. Therefore, the dwarfs need him. In this case, I'm going with what I think of as a foundational warm garment, and that is the varsity jacket. And I cannot wait to hear what Becca thinks of this one, because we are celebrating Belle with this varsity jacket.
Okay.
We have her very boldly represented in the back, framed by roses. Along the sleeve, you have this representation of the rose with Lumiere and Cogsworth. And then on the front, once again, this is a very bold color palette.
Yes.
You have Belle and a domed rose. So Becca, is this too bold?
For me at this age, yes. But I think I would have loved this when I was like 9 or 10 years old. This would have been my favorite jacket.
I do really like it, but it is quite bold. They had another varsity jacket for Rapunzel that was very similar in like it had Pascal on the breast pocket, and it had Rapunzel very boldly on the back. But the colors itself were softer because it's Rapunzel, so it's purple. I think I agree with Gio that it's kind of giving a little fast food vibe because of the color choices. I think if they might have gone with like a burgundy rose rather than kind of this brick like not brick red, but almost like a brilliant red, like a fire engine red. I think if they would have deepened that red, it would come off a little less fast food.
Yeah.
Uniform.
And I'm gonna say those roses though, they have all petals, so look like anything's fallen off of that rose yet.
No, not yet. No, it's got all its petals. We aren't near the end of the story. With that, it's time to share the shopping list. So let's pop that over there, Becca.
Yes, today we had another pin drop at Disney Store with some limited edition pins celebrating the, I'm going to get this wrong, I think it's the 70th anniversary of Mickey Mouse Club. Something like that. It's an anniversary. I was paying attention.
No, that sounds right, because 55. They would have come around 55, so it should be 70. Yeah.
Okay, yes. And there's going to be some cool stuff coming up at Disney Store within the next week. But yeah, there's a really cool lenticular pin celebrating the anniversary of Mickey Mouse Club. And then we got a sneak peek there at the Peppermint collection with the Sherpa jacket that you shared. There's also some sweatshirts. There's a Loungefly backpack and some Mickey ears. So if you're feeling very festive and you want something a little cool and a little winter, but not Christmas, Peppermint collection is the way to go. We also had, leaning into Halloween, Goofy and Clarabelle. Clarabelle Cow made her debut in the Mini Mix-Its collection, and both of them have like a Pirates themed, a skull hat that you can remove. And then there's also some other little embellishments on it. And then if you were into Lincoln Logs and some retro toys, there's 3 Frontierland sets that are available at Disney Store. And then we've also got a sneak peek at the Jollywood Nights merchandise that's going to be available at Hollywood Studios for those party nights leading into the winter here. Over at Disney Store, we also had another wave of Mickey Mouse by Marc Jacobs apparel for kids. So these are a little bit high-end, a little bit more from your wallet there, but good quality items, and it's fun to have a designer brand featuring Mickey Mouse. And then I think it's Selfridges in London. They've announced some partnership with Disney, and then they have some new items inspired by Disney parks in their stores, and some items that we've already seen here in the United States that have made their way over to their brick and mortar stores. And then Disney Junior is being featured at Nectar Juice Bars, which I have never been to or seen a Nectar Juice Bar, but some fun fruit smoothies and some cute cups with all of your favorite Disney Junior characters. And then wrapping up here, we've got the Tron Ares soundtrack is available for purchase now before the movie comes out. Jeremiah reviewed the soundtrack. You can get it on a couple different mediums. You can get a cassette tape, you can get a CD, or you can get it on vinyl. And then, of course, it's streaming at all of your favorite music platforms. And then Roosevelt's today launched their latest Universal Monsters collection. So not quite Disney, but we do love a good Universal Monsters, and we love Roosevelt's. Some fun stuff there for your Halloween collection.
Hey, so Doobie and I went out for some frozen yogurt the other day. We went to Yogurtland, which he goes to apparently all the time. I had never been. And we got Golden Girl stickers.
Did you really?
with our food. I don't know why. There wasn't any kind of promotion that I could see. So I don't know if maybe there was one and it's like left over. But yeah, they threw in all these stickers of like Blanche and everybody. So it's kind of fun.
I love that.
So there you go. So if you're a Golden Girls fan, check. Maybe your Yogurtland still has some from some promotion that was going on. I got the Rocket Pop.
Ooh,
I really liked it. Like Bomb Pop. It was like the Bomb Pop. And I learned that Doobie does not like the Bomb Pop. Where do you stand on the Bomb Pop?
Oh, I like the Bomb Pop.
Yeah.
The least exciting flavor is the cherry for me, but I love the lemonade and the blue raspberry. Like that's
so the blue raspberry is the least favorite for me.
Okay. But yeah, like on the whole, love a Bomb Pop.
Yeah, well, and Doobie felt that the blue raspberry was the only one worthwhile. He was like, loser, blue raspberry. Where I was like, for me, the blue raspberry was the loser.
Between the three of us, we should be able to enjoy
each get our own
of the Bomb Pop.
Yep. Geo pointing out that tonight on Disney Trivia Live, episode 407, match have fun tonight. So there you go. We are going to have some fun tonight with Disney Trivia Live. That is at 7:30 Pacific time right here. And hit subscribe so that you get notified, and hit the bell so that way you get notified when we go live. We are here pretty much daily, and with the latest updates on what's happening in the world of Disney. And sometimes we're coming at you from inside the parks too. We wander around and show you what's what. So with that, I will say we will see you next time. Bye for now.